Hello, welcome to Play-by-Play. We're playcasting Hotline Miami tonight. My name is Sean Bouchard. For those of you who have not watched Play-by-Play before, I have been playing through some of my backlog games for the 4 in February challenge and doing some design and experience design analysis of them as I go. Hotline Miami is really interesting because it kind of defies that sort of analysis with how repetitive it is. But I've been giving it a shot. I need to finish this game. That's the challenge. I'm excited to go through the next chapter. So we've done 10 chapters. We're on chapter 11. I am not super good at killing people, but I try my best in this game. So we're going to see how I do. As always, we begin this chapter in the apartment. Oh! I noticed that the beds, so not only has there been like significant improvement to the quality of like decoration, home decor, this bed is now like colorful in a way that color hasn't existed in this game up until now. The beds are now actually pushed together, which I take from that what you will. There's like actually things laid out on the, I mean, like everything looks like this is set up. I have a life. Like I went from being this thug who just lived in a crappy apartment by myself to now I like have a life. But of course, there's a one-eyed guy standing in front of my refrigerator, calling me an asshole, coughing, like in the like post-action sequence where we discovered nothing is real and maybe it's all a dream or I don't know what's going on. This, you know, something's not right here. Something's really seriously weird here. Can I talk to her? She's eating something, I think. All right, Jim from the office. Just wanted to remind you that your report is due tomorrow morning. Have it on my desk by 8. 312 Southeast Street is the address in case you forgot. Click. Click. Click, click. Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Click. So, I don't know that means anything except that it's I mean, like, there's this incredible tension that the game is building narratively as we go through. I feel like I'm losing my sanity, even as it seems like parts of my life are coming together. Like, my home life is sort of all coming together. It's becoming much more homey. Like, I feel comfortable in this place. It's got decorations. It's got people. It's got life. I'm feeling like I keep saying I'm mastering these murder skills. I'm obviously not mastering them because I'm terrible at them. But I went back when I was putting videos up on YouTube and I watched some of my first couple chapters, and I'm much better than I was then. So I definitely, like, I'm getting better at killing people. I'm getting better at being a person in an apartment, and I'm getting crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's really super weird. So it's playing up this, you know, almost like Requiem for a Dreamy tension of trying to understand what's real and who I am and what's going on. And now I guess I'm going to go to an office building. Deadline. Don't be afraid of dying. Thank you. I have learned that lesson. I got a couple new masks. I don't know what they are. Willem, Rip, and Steal. I don't know what that means. Maybe I can take people's weapons from them? And then Jake. Killing Throws. That sounds potentially useful. That sounds potentially really useful. I think that's all I got. So I don't know. Graham is always a good bet. I hate those fucking dogs. I'm gonna try out the new one just because it's new. I'm gonna try out killing throws. I can always start over. Oh shit, look at this guy. How do I punch? Punch like that, right. Oh shit, everybody's... Oh my god! Oh, it's all glass. It's all glass, got it, okay. So this is gonna be interesting. That's the only guy with the gun though, so I gotta watch out for him. Yeah, okay, I also have to... He's also... Oh, he's behind a wall. Sweet, I got it. Alright, here we go. Come here. No, I gotta get them all before I can do that. Really? No, alright. If I can knock everybody out and pick up a weapon, I don't want to do that. That's no good. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come. And stab me in the face over and over again. Come here. Just come here. Alright. I think I have to knock everybody out. And then pick up one of these weapons. And just do this, like a lot. Like that. Right? See, then everybody dies. And I don't want to go in here, because there's people with guns all over. There's a guy on a couch. Alright, maybe this is when I actually pick out what happened to the gun. What happened to that gun that was here? I like these killing throws, I gotta tell you. Alright, I don't want to get too close. Whew! Whew! I got like jumpy on that one. Alright. That felt good. I felt like so that stage, just like other stages, it's throwing a new situation at me. It's using like we've established enough puzzle elements at this point that they can throw them together in new configurations that pose new interesting challenges. This felt like really gimmicky, not in a bad way, like in an interesting way, in a way that a lot of these levels have been gimmicky, but like they focus around one particular idea, and the particular idea here is that like you've got this initial glass room that everybody can see you in, but all of the people who can see you are carrying melee weapons. So you end up like having to knock a bunch of guys out, unless you're playing with the Tony the Tiger mask. And then like, so it's interesting. Like I can also see how the different masks come into this and would change my strategy, would change how this plays out. And then there are people with guns that you have to deal with, but they can't see you in the glass room. And so like it's separating the space out in a different way. It is actually overlapping what I would have considered sort of 2 or 3 individual rooms, because there are 2 or 3 situations that I have to deal with sequentially, one after the other. In previous levels, I feel like that would have been one room, and then another separate room, and then another separate room. In this one, I've got this sort of glassed-in foyer is the first room, but it bleeds into the second room. It actually like overlaps with the second room, because some of the guys in the second room are part of that first room. So it's really interesting that like this is a level that is built much in the way that I expect levels to be built now. It's throwing something new and unexpected at me that I have to sort of learn and overcome. I feel like I did better. Like, you know, I was quicker at learning this. I think it was also easier than some of the ones that we've seen before, but I was quicker at learning like what the gimmick was and how to overcome it. I want a knife because I like knives. All right, so there's a guy. Oh shit! There's a guy right there. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So these guys are wandering. There's glass all along here. That's terrifying. These guys with guns are going to kill me. We got a guy with a gun who's a wanderer, who's not on a path. That's always frightening. These guys are not on paths, which means they might exit that room at any moment. And then we got a bunch of stationary guys with guns. See, now I can't go out into this area because I'm gonna run into fire from these guys. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to shoot them before I can do anything useful, like before I can cross this space. I don't think I can even go up into this space because like this guy's got a line of fire on me. Now this guy had a gun, so I can use that. It's got 13 rounds. I gotta shoot the other one first. The other one's gonna have line of sight on me first. Nah. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. All good stuff. Okay, so this feels standard. This feels like, you know, this is just what I do. And then, oh! I think that's just a timing angle thing. Like, I just gotta find the right spot for me to be, that I can do that. I'm too hasty. Right, I'm actually better off not hitting him with the door when I don't have lethal doors, because I do love those lethal doors. Now, is this gun silenced? Is that what's happening? Like, are people not hearing me shoot? That's kind of amazing, if that's what's happening. That's a new mechanic. Alright, I can shoot this guy. Oh, there we go. Alright, who I got left? I got two guys down there. Oh, and they're wanderers. Interesting, but they didn't... Yeah, I could have planned that better. Alright. But I feel like, again, this is... I don't know if this level is literally easier. I mean, I think it is... We experienced this before, and it actually happened at like an episode break for me, where I came back at an episode, and I felt like I was doing really well. Like I was doing like I had like something had switched. Like I was all of a sudden doing much better. This is the they're varying the difficulty curve. So they give us like an intense level, and then just to change it up, just to like give you a break, they give you a level that's a little bit easier. That's not easy. That's not like, you know, it's not, it doesn't feel cheap, but it's not introducing too many crazy new concepts. It's mostly like playing with things that you've already practiced. There we go. Who's that guy? Oh, no, I gotta do this first. I like how I've noticed this before, but I don't think I've brought it up. When I kill somebody, the background of the screen flashes, like flashes red. And so I can tell when I kill somebody off screen, because sometimes I'm not actually looking at the person that I'm shooting at if I'm locked onto a target. That is really super handy. Like, that's well designed. Oh yeah, come. Can't tell when I have an angle on this guy. Oh, like that. Like, that was rough. That was really rough. Okay. Not him, him. Oh no, that's no good. So I gotta take care of these rovers if I can. Maybe I can shoot him, actually. Where'd he go? And like that guy. Like that. I still have 10 rounds left. I feel like I have plenty of ammo with this gun, which is nice. God damn it. But maybe not actually plenty of ammo. Not if I waste it all. Yeah, come in here. Do that. Just follow me. Alright, Wanderers, where are you? There's one there. Did anybody hear his gunshot? Not particularly. I gotta pay attention on both sides. So the fact that this is really an interestingly designed level, because I feel like there's a strategy that I can execute, right? There's a plan that I see where I can kill these 3 guys right away, and then I can kill the 2 guys down at the bottom, and then I can kill the 2 guys up at top. And then there's just sort of some more wandering guys, and then there's the room full of guys that I screwed up the first time. Like, this level is really super straightforward, except there's these 2 wandering guys with guns up at the top. And that introduces a level, like a variable that I have to deal with that makes every single run tricky. Like, this is an interesting level because I can really pinpoint exactly what the element is that part of this is a puzzle that's been constructed, and part of it is designed as a variable that that like is supposed to mess with me every time I run through. And that's interesting, and so, you know, I should be prioritizing that, I think, is part of the answer, is like, once I recognize that this is the case, I should prioritize these wanderers with the guns. But they're hard because I don't always know where they're gonna go. And sometimes I reach out too far and I get shot. Come here. Really? God, how many times did I have to shoot him? Oh, really? That's disappointing. That was disappointing. Gunshot? Nobody really cares. I mean, that's sort of a necessity for this game, that like there's some unreality around paying attention, the guards sort of noticing things. But it's often really weird. Like, it often feels pretty weird what they notice and what they don't. Oh! I hit him! Did I just clip him? I guess that happens sometimes. So it's not, we've talked before a little bit about inconsistency, and inconsistency really bothers me in this game. It's one thing to have sort of these, like these variable elements that change from run to run, but the things that are actually inconsistent, the things that are actually inconsistent, like I'm not sure when, firing a gun is going to actually give me a kill and when it's not. That can be frustrating. I'm not sure when I'm hitting somebody with a door and knocking them out versus when I'm like hitting them with a bat. It's like anytime there's ambiguity, that can be really frustrating. Yeah, I'm not. It's unclear to me why some of these shots are. Maybe it's just. Maybe there's some randomness to, you know, the lethality of different bullets. Like that guy totally hit. Yeah, I went out too far. I can throw, like I can throw stuff and that's fine, but I have a gun. Like I don't feel like I need to throw stuff. This silenced pistol is great. I just shot him and he didn't even notice. Like that's kind of weird. There's some weird stuff around that. Oh shit. Oh shit! That was insanely lucky. Stage clear. Great. Where do I go next? Back into the elevator. This is like the apartment building. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did I take a gun with no bullets? So like the apartment building, this is... Some of the earlier stages were laid out really like standard video game stages where, you know, you're going from point A to point B, and then point B will take you to the next level, and then you're going from point A to point B, and point B will take you to the next level, like a Mario stage. Some of the most recent levels have been laid out in a much more interesting manner, where like the apartment building where we were going up the stairwell, and so the entrance and the exit to the level were in the same place. And it wasn't just about like getting through, like from where you start to where you're trying to get. It's about literally killing everybody in the level. Like some of those early levels, it sort of felt like I had an objective. I had to get to the other side, and I had to kill everybody in my way, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get there. This feels like a little bit more clinical now. I feel like I have no excuse. I have come in here to kill everybody in this building. I'm stopping the elevator on every floor so that I can kill everybody in the building. It's interesting. I mean, it's interesting how like there's been a pretty smooth transition into this where I don't really question it. Like I understand that this is my role. The game has made it clear that this is what I'm doing, and yet my role has kind of subtly changed, or at least, you know, my relationship to why I'm doing all of this killing feels like it's changed, at least a little bit subtly. Alright. Glass. Where's glass? Who shot me? Was it from the top or the bottom? I guess it doesn't matter. There's glass all over the place that I'm not paying attention to. Oh, I killed both of them. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see if I can do this. That worked pretty well. Alright, I gotta watch out for that guy and that guy. There's two guys with guns up there. If I throw things through windows, I wonder. He can't see me. I think this is my only threat down here. Did anybody react to that? Did that make no noise? Do things make no noise when I'm in... So breaking windows doesn't make noise, I guess. And I picked up a pipe. Great. Alright. What about that? Can I get over to here? Alright, charge. I can get over to there. Great, great. Alright, these guys are gonna be easy to kill, I expect. And then I have 6 rounds with this. Chapter clear. Awesome. Go to car. I can do that. Am I missing anything? In the last chapter, I discovered that there are secrets. Or I discovered that there are masks, and there are also sometimes letters. I don't see letters or masks here. I still don't 100% know what I'm looking for, but oh fuck! Press R to restart. So this is a callback to the very first level, the very first chapter. Really, a comparatively simple chapter. Go in, I think there were maybe 2 floors, kill a bunch of guys. When I come back to the first, so when I leave the second floor, come back to the first floor, 2 more guys appeared and came in through the side, and I had to kill them before I could get to my car. Since then, that mechanic has disappeared. Once the stage is clear, once it says go to car, that's all I do. I just go to the car. And so this is not new. This is not like we've never seen it before. It's not totally unexpected. They, foreshadowed that something like this could happen. But then they let it go for so long that I had pretty much dismissed the idea. I'd pretty much settled down to the idea that once the stage is clear, the stage is clear. That's all that matters. I definitely jumped. When the car came in. I mean, the last thing I expected was a car to drive through the front of the office building. So let's... okay, let's see... Alright, there's stuff going on. Oh shit, I need a shotgun. That's a shotgun guy. Alright. I think I'm carrying a shotgun, actually. Or I could throw my shotgun. That could go really well. Did he just throw, like, a Molotov cocktail at me? Is that what happened? I gotta see that again. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try to get into safety. Into a safer spot this time. Oh my god! He has got range on that thing. Alright. Jesus, really? There's no way that I can take this guy out, is there? So this is just, there's some timing involved in all of this. And if I literally just walk onto the flaming carpet, then I will run around. The image of me catching on fire and running around, this is really interesting. Because I would kind of expect, in keeping with this game, that would be, like, insanely disturbing. The fire that's happening here is extremely tame, considering what it could be. Considering the idea of, like, fire and the panic that induces, and the idea of being on fire and dying engulfed in flames is horrifying. There's no screams. There's like very little animation. The animation that there is feels like very smooth and clean. I actually wonder if I wonder if there's 2 possibilities in my mind. One is it's a budgetary problem, that they just this only happens once. And so they didn't want to spend as much money as it would cost to make this truly horrific on this one moment, which is understandable. I mean, it's, it would be expensive to get that effect, and then you only use it once. I mean, yeah. The other thing is that, like, maybe that would actually cross the line. that Hotline Miami is not willing to cross, which is something, you know, it has pushed the line pretty far. So the idea that it didn't want to cross that line is no. Okay, I think I want to keep my shotgun. That guy lit on fire. Oh, hell yes! Oh my god! That worked so well! That is super, super cheap, but I am gonna do it again. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again if I can. Now I just have to watch out for the shotgun guys. Like that. Oh my god, so when he's so sorry guys if that felt cheap. That felt a little cheap to me, but the game is hard enough that I will take the cheap out if I can find it. Also, static that suggests break with reality at the end of that, which is something that I don't think we have seen yet in an action sequence. I think that's been limited to the sort of, you know, more narrative sequences that bookend it. So this this language of TV static is becoming more and more common. It's infiltrating our world. It's infiltrating all of our worlds. I wonder what the end game is. I wonder where that's gonna lead. This guy gives up. Oh Jesus! I'm not even. Holy shit! You're not a nice person. You're not a good person. You know that, right? So, I'm super curious now if it would have been possible for me to just go to the car, just like leave that guy. I doubt it. The suggestion to me, the fact that it didn't start saying go to car until after I killed him, suggests to me that I couldn't have done that. But I also feel... So, oh god, it does a really good job. It does two things. One is, it makes me feel culpable. It makes me feel responsible for what just happened. It makes me feel like I bear responsibility for that. Because... it preys on my mind that maybe I could have just gone to the car. Maybe I didn't have to go over to that guy and kill him. On the other hand, what I actually did to him as a character, that wasn't my choice. That was sort of as soon as I got up to him, I not only did the normal, like, beat a guy's skull into the pavement until he's dead, I did all of the other stuff. I don't know if I broke his arm or broke his neck, but I set him on fire. I did like, and I'm actually even less horrified by the fact that I set this guy on fire, because like I said, the fire is relatively tame for considering the game, considering everything else in the game, and considering sort of what it could be. The fire was not that shocking. The fact that I lost control, the fact that the character started doing things without me, that's shocking. And that's terrifying, because now I don't know what he's going to do next. I'm feeling this level. This is really interesting. Alright. Look at all these guys. C+, I've done worse. Invisible Man, because I had, gosh, the ability to throw things at people is pretty great. Peter is a unicorn. I don't know what to make of that. Jesus, in the bar, everybody is dead. Whew, boy. Hey you, VIPs only tonight. I think you better leave. He's got a knife on the bar. Used to be that he would offer me a drink. Not this guy, the other guy. The normal guy would offer me a drink. Now I walk in, there's people... The fuck are you looking at? They're dead, but they're still talking to me. Yikes. Super disturbing. Super, super disturbing. Part 4. Connections. I think that's it. I think one level is good. I'm gonna call it a night. This is late night, mostly walking night. So thank you guys. I'll be back on Wednesday at 9. And I'll announce that on Twitter. So watch that for updates, but that's when I expect to come back for chapter 12. And I'll do more. There's like 5 to 10 minutes left. You guys are liars. Yeah, so on Wednesday we'll do some more of the game and we'll do a Q&A afterwards. Thank you guys for sticking around after mostly walking. Thanks for staying up late with me. This was a great one to do because this I feel like was a relatively easy one, relatively short. Like this was kind of was a recuperation chapter where the narrative is getting creepier and creepier. I'm getting more and more tension. I feel like more and more off. The world is like grating on me. But the gameplay, they gave me a little bit of a reprieve this time. They gave me a level that was just a little bit easier. That still threw some crazy things at me. And actually, if I had to do that boss fight, like legitimately, I think I would have been in trouble. But I also feel like they had to know, like that was not an absurd thing for me to try. That strategy that felt really cheap, like that has to be a known strategy. So again, that's part of the design. Like this was they took it kind of easy on me for the end of this part. We'll see what's in store for me in the next part. All right. Thanks, and I will see you next time.